Hello, beautiful people of the interwebs. Welcome back to the DUDEPOOL Gamescast. I'm the host with the most, the Dude 250. You can call me Nick James. Hanging out with my main man, Taylor Asager, the video game Schwarzenegger, the foundation of the DUDEPOOL Nation, also known as Aliens Exist.
Mm-hmm. Hey, guys.
Yeah, we are the DUDEPOOL crew coming to you live from our basement. And we're not live. We're alive. And we're hanging out. And what we do here is we talk about video games that we love to play and speculate about ones that we have yet to play. Mm-hmm. And so today, we're going to talk about one that you've played.
I played it.
And I have not. I don't know very much.
You've
I know very little bits.
So tell me what game were we talking about?
I know very few about We Happy Few.
Okay, what do you know about it?
What do I know about it? I know it's made by a bunch of ex-BioShock developers.
Yep.
As a lot of games seem to be these days.
Yeah,
it
they
seems to be a
exploded
very fractured crew.
into everything.
Yeah. I know it's a survival horror game of sorts. Mm-hmm. I know it's fucking mental.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking weird.
I've watched a 5-minute play of it, and the dude was walking around, like, just random people would come up to him and be like, "Don't touch my squirrel!" and then run away. So I don't know very much about it at all, other than there's fucking crazy people with weirdo masks on, and then he walked into a house and stole something and got chased around the fucking entire town, and they were like, squirrel toucher!
Yeah.
It was weird.
So that's
We Happy Few in a nutshell.
Sums it up. Yeah, basically, it is right now. It's in pre-release, so there's only 50% of the map.
Right.
There is going to be 3 characters that you play as, and I think they have their own independent stories, or maybe their stories intertwine. I don't know. But right now you can only play as one. There's not really too much of the story in there yet, except for what was in the E3 trailer. So that's basically the prologue, where you're kind of working and taking your joy pills, which are like these pills that the government makes you take, essentially, that make you happy. So it's like a dystopian 1964 sort of like Orwellian style, futuristic,
fucking Clockwork Orange
weirdness.
Man.
Yeah, you stop taking your pills, and you get chased out for being a downer. They call people who
you don't want to be a square.
Yeah, so you're a downer.
L7 square weenie.
So they chase you out of the nice places with all the masked people, and you're in like this gnarly grunge place, and you live in the sewer after that.
That's a step up.
So it's all procedurally
generated.
You get out of the sewer, and the entire thing is procedurally generated. There's a couple.
That word again.
There's a couple of different ways to play it, but the default way I think is once you die, you're just dead. You have to start all over again. And yeah, you just go through there's day-night cycles, stuff like that. You have to go and scavenge and stuff like that. You have to eat, you have to drink, you have to sleep. You have to not get killed by the other crazy people that live in this weird shanty town. There's a bunch of different drugs that you have to take.
All right.
There's weird, crazy people that make you do quests for them and stuff like that, and they'll give you different stuff. I don't really know what the direction is, really, other than just surviving at this point. There's a whole crafting system and stuff like that, weapons and stuff, which have health that they like break, and you have to get new ones, and you can craft them, and you can find them.
So at this moment, it sounds a bit like Don't Starve.
It's very much like Don't Starve in like a very beautiful first-person setting.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of like there's way more people, and a lot less just like weird demon things that are.
Yeah. I just meant in terms of. Just kind of plops you in there, and it's like survive.
Yeah, survive.
Figure it out. Figure out how to craft stuff. See what you need to do.
Yep.
But no, we don't know if that's the finished product. That's just what it is right now.
There's
kind of thing, or is there going to be more direction in the?
There's definitely stories,
right?
That they're going to add in. So there's going to be and there's missions and stuff like that. Like
in the demo, I seem to remember audio tapes.
Yeah, and there's like little logs.
And ex-BioShock developers love to do audio tapes.
Yeah.
That's their favorite thing on the planet.
Yeah.
I think they wake up and masturbate to the thought of audio tapes in games.
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
Which to me, I hate.
They design rooms just so they can put an audio tape in. I have a hard time
following a story if it's just audio tapes that I'm collecting. Because I end up, the audio tape will play, and then I'll just keep playing the game. And I'll just exploring, and I'm like, oh, what's that over there? And it'll go in one ear and out the other, and I'll tune it right the fuck out.
Yeah,
I need like not necessarily a cutscene, but I need to just stop and look at a person that's talking, and I'm like, okay, I'm listening to you now. If it's just a voice in the background, I'm like, hey,
it's like music or whatever.
I gotta
some, like,
go see
radio
if there's
DJ.
fucking like lockpicks in that drawer over there.
Yeah,
You shut up.
yeah. There's definitely like little notes and newspapers and other things that you pick up that give you like subtle hints as to sort of like the atmosphere and the state of the world and kind of that kind of stuff and just kind of what's going on. But there definitely is at least in that prologue parts where they very blatantly tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing.
Oh yeah, cool.
And
that's like the tutorial bit.
And and they give you like a really good idea of like where you're at in this world essentially, and then you get kind of cast out of that spot that you're in,
right?
And you have to kind of survive on your own.
Cool,
which is really cool. There's a lot of characters. It seems like every character is named, which is also really cool. I don't think you can kill them though. Because I beat this chick in the face with a shovel like 50 times until the shovel broke. And
Jesus.
And then she was just unconscious. So
so you can't kill people.
I don't think so. Unless there's like it maybe with the guards or like the policemen or whatever they are, which I haven't really encountered yet. Except for in that prologue part, which I think you have to kind of encounter them there. Because I think that they only go into like the happy part of town.
Right.
And we're in like the shitty part of town.
And
it's kind of just people fighting each other. So you're really just like fighting other little like fucked up peasant people. And yeah, every single one of them has a name. You can talk to them. A lot of them are just like, hey, fuck off.
And you can kill them though?
No, they're all go unconscious.
So you can't kill anybody.
Can't kill anybody. It doesn't. Anybody with a name,
Weird.
Which is everybody. It seems at this point, everybody I've encountered has a name.
But they can kill you.
They can certainly kill you, and they will gang up and like beat you with sticks and throw rocks at you. And there was this guy who lived in like this fort, and there was a big sign, and it said "Come up and be judged." So I like walked up, and he's just standing there, and he just started throwing rocks at me, and he was just like "Fuck you," and he just started throwing rocks, hit me in the face. And then this like quest popped up, and it was like defeat the rock thrower. So I'm like, okay. So I ran up there, and I had like a broomstick or a cricket bat or something, and I just knocked him around a couple times, and then the whole town just started attacking me for no reason.
Jesus.
And so it was horrible. I had to run.
So how are you supposed to stop him?
I came back at night and just stole all his stuff, and then I completed the quest that way.
You didn't have any more rocks to throw.
Yeah, I stole all of his rocks and all of his shit. Yep.
Jesus.
Yep.
Well, that's lame.
But yeah, the town will rise up and attack you.
Why the fuck would you stay there then?
I don't think you really have a choice at this point. You're kind of like just.
I blame it all on the happy pills.
Eating weird rancid meat and stuff like that to survive. And I just like throw up all the time. I always get food poisoning. There's little pills that you can get to stop food poisoning, but they're hard to find, and people want them. You can like trade them to other people for quests and shit like that.
Interesting.
So, yeah,
it's weird.
So I save all my drugs. I've got a bunch of hallucinogenic drugs, and they say that like you can find different places while you're hallucinating, which is pretty cool.
You should have taken the hallucinogens and then went and got judged by the rock thrower. He would have been like, "You're awesome."
That's true. Yep.
Yeah,
that's true. I should have done that. I didn't think about that.
Oh, follow me, kid. I'll throw you the ropes. Throw you the ropes?
Here, climb up.
Climb up. I'll judge you. Give me drugs.
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
So it's cool. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to get released on PS4. At least there isn't really talks about it yet. Somebody asked him on Twitter.
Just PC and Xbox?
Yep, just PC and Xbox. Yeah.
Cool.
He said
they got to get some exclusives.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's like a timed exclusive or if there's no exclusive deal or something, because when somebody asked him if it's going to come to PS4, he said never say never. So maybe it's just a timed thing and they can release it later, but it also could just be a money thing because it is a Kickstarter funded game, but also it got a grant from the Canadian government. Yeah, you don't hear about that very often. Yeah,
go Canada.
So yeah, they got this Canadian media grant, and then the rest was funded by Kickstarter backers.
Cool.
Yeah. So maybe it's just a money thing. They couldn't afford to put it on both.
Maybe, but a game that's been getting this kind of publicity at this point should not have a problem.
Yeah.
Being able to port it to another console and get that deal brokered. It's probably an exclusivity thing.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
To get a cheaper thing back
I would imagine so.
at the start. Yeah. Yeah. So, but hopefully one day.
Yeah.
PS4 gets it as well. But if not, if you don't want an Xbox, you can
So what's
always
the
get it on
crafting like?
Steam.
What kind of shit can you craft?
Anything. There's like
Anything. You
Yeah.
can build a spaceship,
Exactly.
a flamethrower.
No.
It's not fucking anything. I did 2 guesses and I fucked it. Can you actually build a spaceship?
No.
1 guess and I fucked it.
You can build like health stuff. You can get different canteens and stuff like that to hold water. There's different like recipes.
Can you make weapons?
with flowers and stuff like that? Yeah, you can make weapons. You can make
So you can knock these motherfuckers around then.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Eventually.
you make crowbars to like pry wooden shit off of doors to get into places
hit
and,
people
stuff
with
like
it?
that. No, you actually can't.
You can't Gordon Freeman a bitch?
No, yeah.
That's
I haven't
absurd.
found like maybe you can find like a crowbar weapon, but no, there's like a crowbar utility thing that you
A
it's
utility that ass.
It's just in your inventory.
Utilize it in your booty.
Utilize that. Yeah.
Utilize it in your booty.
But yeah, it's other than that, you can craft. I don't know, like different clothes. You can craft. Yeah, that's basically it. Just survival shit is what I've seen at this point. There's different recipes that you get from different people.
Sounds like a weird game.
It's really, really weird, man. It's definitely not what I thought it was going to be. But it's mostly just running away from crazy people and stealing their stuff.
So how much is the early access?
$30.
$30.
Yeah, I think
and that
it's-
gets you the full game when it comes out.
When it comes out, yeah, it gets you access to it now in the full game, just like Subnautica. Which is, I think it's pretty much going to be like half price of what you would actually pay for
Subnautica
when
was
it's-
cheaper, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was only $20. But I mean, you
something
get
like that.
access to
I
the
think
full
we got
game
it for
when it's
10.
out. Maybe.
We got it on the cheap.
But yeah, so I think it's got to be a full price game when it fully releases. So
Word.
if you get it now in pre access, I think you save a bit of money. Plus, you get to play it early. There's only 50% of that procedurally generated map that you can have access to right now.
Right.
Every time you play through it, it'll
different.
reload that map.
Oh, the same one?
No, a
Oh,
different,
yeah,
different
okay,
map.
so
It'll
rebuild a
that
new
map.
map.
Sorry, yeah. But for each game you have, it's the same until you die, I think.
Boom. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. You should definitely give it a go.
Yeah, possibly. Or definitely. Not today. I got no money.
Well, I've got it right there.
That's true. That's true. I got to play. I'm going to play The Forest today.
Yeah, that's a good
looks
call.
cool.
Another weird survival horror game.
Yeah, that one looks freaky as fuck. But this one's it's weird. This one looks like I would like to possibly drop an 1/8 of mushrooms and play this game. And it would fucking be weird
Yeah.
as shit.
Yeah, you can do psychedelic
I don't condone
mushrooms.
doing this, but I do this.
You could do psychedelic
Do as I
mushrooms
say,
in
not
the
as I
game
do.
while you do it.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? Like, that's built for it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Can you club someone with a dildo?
I haven't seen any.
How Clockwork Orange are we talking?
I haven't seen any silicone objects yet. So
Can be made of
no.
stone.
Yeah, maybe
stone
a rock
dildo?
a
A
rock
stone
dildo.
dough?
Maybe, yeah.
A rock dough.
Yeah, you can take 2 rocks and make an advanced rock, which I think is kind of funny.
You just like smash
I
them
guess so.
together.
Yeah.
I've got an advanced rock.
So yeah, that's cool. There's these little ducks that you like wind up ducks that have wheels on them, and you like send them off, and they have tear gas bombs, and they explode and just like
Awesome.
tear gas
It's
everybody.
like a Joker weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
yeah.
fucking
They have
sweet.
weird shit like that in there.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
You should have gassed that stone guy.
Gassed that stone guy. Huh?
The stone thrower.
No, that's where I got. I got him from him. I got him from his chest when I came and robbed him late at night while he was sleeping.
Oh, nice. You should have came back and gassed him after.
I should have. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
take this, you stony bastard. Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
Fucking son of a bitch, eh?
Yeah. But I'm having a ton of fun so far. I'm about a week into to the gameplay. I haven't died yet. I've come really fucking close.
A week
though.
of in-game time?
Yeah, a week
Yeah,
of in-game
right.
of day night.
And how many hours is that, roughly?
Only like 3, maybe 4.
Okay, cool.
Something like that. Yeah, depends on if you die or not or whatever. Because then
Right.
you just have to start again.
And it is a day-night cycle? You don't have to, like, go to bed and then it just loads the game over or
No.
into the new day? Or
No, yeah,
Can you go to sleep? Is that a
you have to go to sleep? Yeah,
Oh.
like sleep is one of the.
You can get sleep deprived and go crazy?
Yep. Yeah. You start by like not being able to jump as high or like run as far, and then you can't pick stuff up after a while. And,
Just
like,
take drugs.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like if you can, because I find all these tea kettles everywhere, and it's like Britain, so I figure you can like craft your own tea kettle and get some sort of caffeinated tea beverage that you can.
Probably for mushroom tea.
Yeah. Yeah. Or that. Yeah. That'll keep you up.
Yeah, but you got to be able to find some M or something kicking around.
Yeah, I did find some of that. But,
Really?
You
found fucking MDMA in that game?
Yeah, I think so. But it doesn't put your sleep up or whatever. It just puts your joy up.
This is like a drug simulator game.
It is, yeah. Because it's like, I don't know. It's weird because I mean the whole like premise of the game is that you stop taking these drugs, these prescribed drugs that keep you happy.
Start going crazy,
and you just
or you realize how crazy the world is. And you're the only sane one.
Exactly.
But in the end, you turn out to be the crazy one.
Perhaps.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Perhaps.
Probably. It's like real life, man.
It's just like real life. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody takes drugs to not be so crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what we do here on the Dude Pool crew. But ours are all natural.
Yeah.
Except for the ones that aren't.
Yeah.
Festival drugs.
Yeah.
That's when shit becomes we happy few.
Yes.
Yes. Fucking squirrel man.
If you like BioShock and you like survival games.
Would you really relate this to BioShock in that sense?
Apparently the developers don't like people even saying that. But
it doesn't there's only aesthetically it kind of reminds me of like by aesthetics I mean they wear freaky masks, and there were some freaky ass masks in BioShock with those weird dudes.
And it's like the past, but it's like a weird past that's kind of science fiction-y.
Yeah, that, and also like there are some lines
parallels. Yeah,
parallel. Yeah. Also, the look of the characters look like.
Yep.
Some of the enemy types in that, like they got long, lanky arms and legs and exaggerated eyes.
Yeah, all the people move very similar to the bad guys and stuff like that. When they're attacking you, at least it looks very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's a very different gameplay style.
Yeah.
You don't have like dual wielding stuff. At least
not a direct
yet.
narrative first person shooter. It's just not.
There's not at all. It's an open world survival game, which is going to have a narrative, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was going to be like a story driven sort of like try and get to the next point, or at least like a semi open world. Kind of like Dishonored. Where you have like the missions,
the hub world, and then you go up to the missions.
and you go on and they're in the city streets or whatever, and it seems
I didn't know what to expect from it. After I saw the E3 demo, I was like, that looks weird. And then I watched a gameplay demo of the whole squirrel man chasing thing, and I was like, this is I don't know what the fuck this is. I gotta try it. I gotta try it. I like different things. I try everything that appears to be different in games because I've played them all, or at least every type. I would never be as cocky to say I've played every game on the planet. That's pretty fucking arrogant.
Pretty ridiculous.
Yes, but I've played a fuck ton. A metric fuck ton.
And
so it's hard to see some new... Whenever I see some new elements or gameplay mechanics or whatever, I get excited.
Like rape play?
That's why I tried rape play. I was like, I fucking never done that. Gotta try it. Beat the first level, and I was like, this game's made by the devil himself. It was creepy. I felt dirty. It was fucking foul. A game about rape. Ugh. No thanks, but I would have beat it, and I got a high score.
Jesus Christ. I don't think you should boast about that.
High score is a high score is a high score.
I suppose.
That's right. Rape play champion of the world.
Again, I don't think you should boast about that.
I'm not boasting.
I'm the rape play champion of the world.
If you don't know what rape play is, I'm not going to explain it to you.
You
Google
dodged a bullet on that one.
RAPELAY. Google.
You don't need to
And
know.
then torrent.
Oh.
At least I didn't pay them for it. It's not like I supported them. I stole their property and then judged them accordingly. I feel good about what I did.
Oh, God. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that I brought that up.
Well, yeah, as long as, I have a happy heart. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, We Happy Few I would like to check out. This is for sure.
Yeah, you should definitely check it out. You'd really enjoy it.
I don't know if I want to try the early access or just wait till it comes out. When's it coming out?
There's no announced date yet.
They're not going to be one of those motherfuckers that just leaves it in early access forever, are they?
I don't think so. They're doing weekly updates right now, I think.
Weekly updates are positive. I like that.
I'm pretty sure that they're shooting probably for like early early next year, I think is the
Cool.
idea.
Cool.
But I don't think there's going to be an announcement for a while.
So it's not going to ruin anything if I play it for a while now and then jump back into it? It would like...
No, I don't think
If
so
it's
at all.
just
I
a
mean,
bigger map?
It's it's going to be twice as big. You're going to be able to choose from 3 characters, I think, or you're going to play through each of them independently. Maybe you have to do them like one after another or whatever.
I'm sure they thought about all that before releasing it in early alpha too. I should...
Yep. And it was just released in alpha this week, so
Right.
it's trucking along. Which they didn't even really announce. I don't think that it was coming out this week. They just kind of did it.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah,
Which is cool.
So yeah, it's just I don't know. The game's it's going. I mean, I heard a lot of people were having troubles with frame rate and stuff like that, and I honestly haven't seen any problems with it on my computer.
They probably just have shit computers. We're dope.
I don't know. I've heard people they're boasting. Everybody boasts about their computer though when they're
Yeah, well, ours are dope.
yeah. But no, it runs great. It looks great. I haven't had any problems with it. Any like falling through the map, anything like that. There's not a whole lot of weight to like the melee. It's kind of like Skyrim or Elder Scrolls.
It looked weak as shit from what I saw. When the whole town was chasing that one guy that I watched, he was standing on the top of the stairs and all he had was a push. He was like pushing them, and he kept pushing them down the stairs, and it just looked kind of weak, and the hit detection looked a little off.
Yeah, it's not
but it's early. Still.
Yeah,
like that's all shit that gets ironed out near the end usually.
It feels like you just panic and you try and panic everyone to death. You're just like, oh my god, and then everything dies around you.
That's fair.
Or you
in Skyrim, it felt a little. Didn't feel heavy, but it felt controlled.
Yeah,
I knew like when they were attacking and to block, to parry, and to hit them. I knew that shit.
Yeah, there's none of that really. It's just kind of like smash and run, and they all have a lot of health too. Like all those little fucking peasant motherfuckers.
Do you level up at all? Is there any RPG elements like that? That's a hard no.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Right.
There's no experience or skills or anything like that, but you do get extra recipes.
Can you get better like weapons?
That's
like your
the
weapons
thing,
can improve? Can you get armor at all?
Yep. There's your clothing or whatever, it all has armor ratings and stuff like that.
That's cool.
There's different like workbenches that you can find around that you can build different stuff at compared
And
to
you
what
can't
used to
increase
in-
your health at all.
There's
probably a drug that lets you go into like Hulk mode, like pop some steroids.
I haven't played it enough to say whether or not you can do that.
That's fair.
I don't know. You can. Yeah. All I know is that you get different recipes. I think is the main progression. Is
right.
You unlock different things that you can create with the same stuff that you'd be able to find as like a new player or whatever, right?
Oh, yeah.
So like instead of just creating like a stick to fucking beat somebody with, I can make like a baseball bat now because I found a baseball bat thing.
Look at you go. That's like 10 sticks.
I can't actually do that. I'm just giving that as an example.
Oh. No wonder you couldn't take it. If you had a baseball bat when he was throwing rocks at you, you could have pelted him right back into his dumb fucking face.
I was going to do that with my cricket bat. I was wondering if I could do that, but I didn't try. I just decided to
You can't hit rocks with a
beat
cricket bat. It's curved and it'll just go in whatever direction.
use the flat side.
You fucking weirdos. Cricket. Although that was one of my favorite weapons in Left 4 Dead.
It's my favorite weapon in any
Cricket
zombie
bat.
game. I love cricket bats.
No, it doesn't beat a katana or a chainsaw.
Katana's pretty cool, but I mean, for like a blunt weapon, the cricket bat, that's where it's at.
Chainsaw's pretty blunt, bro.
Yep, the bluntest thing.
Smoking blunts.
Jesus.
Yeah, we happy few. I'm gonna try it out.
Yep.
Approved by you and approved by this guy because he approved it. So it means it's Dude Pool approved.
Yep, that's what it means.
2 times. That's right. This pool of dudes approves of that We Happy Few.
Yeah.
Yep. If you like We Happy Few and you've checked it out or tried it or know anything we don't, make sure to hit us up in the comment section, please. And thank you. If you have any future topic suggestions for anything you'd like to hear on this show, make sure you hit us up on the topics as well, or our Facebook page at facebook.com/officialdudepoogaming. Hit me up at Twitter at dudepoolgaming, and send us an email at dudepoolgaming@gmail.com if you feel like it. Whatever, man. Hit us up. We're always available. We love you, and we'll catch you next time on the Dude Pool Gamescast.
See you guys.